Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Amanda, and I am this little mama knits on Instagram. That is this dot little mama dot knits. And I'm just here to share my makes, specifically what I made, well, what I have made so far in the month of March, and what I'm planning to make in the month of April. But before we get to that, I wanted to share what I'm wearing. So this is the Bennett Sister Shawl by Lindsay Fowler of Larkspur Knits, and I knitted out of, I don't remember the names of the bases, but it was Fingering Weight and Mohair by Utopia Fibers out in Baroka, Wisconsin. Um, I Yeah, I wear it a lot. Um, I love it. And my 4-year-old likes to steal it. But anyway, so let's see. Let's talk about um I made a baby sweater. So this is the flax sweater by Tin Can Knits. It's a worsted weight pattern, but I knit it using fingering weight held double. Um, and I wanted to mention, because I'm talking about this sweater, that I have this very, very lofty goal now that 3 months in the year, and I'm realizing this is a very lofty goal of knitting 12 of these baby sweaters, 12 baby hats, and 6 baby blankets. So, yes, 30 total things for babies. Um, but I'm making all of them to donate to a local pregnancy center nearby. So, yeah, I finished this at the beginning of this month. Um, and I just think it's so cute. I'm doing it I'm trying to knit them like Roy G. Biv style. The red one did not turn out red, but the orange looks orange. So I'm gonna take that as a win. And then I will start the yellow one next month, and so on and so forth. Hopefully, I can find time this year to catch up so I can have 12 rainbowy sweaters to donate. Um, anyway, um, I think that's the only thing I finished. And no, that's all I finished. But I wanted to show what I am working on and what I'm planning to have done by the end of this month, which is 4 days away. So, um, I have socks that I'm knitting right now. Um, First is this pair. They look tiny. I know they look really small, but they're actually not. I wear a size 9 feet, and I just really like the negative ease that that a 56 stitch um, sock gives, and so they look small. They're not. Long story short, but the yarn is by Sam and Steph of Magically Dyed Yarns in the colorway Sage. I got this in their Food and Wine Festival collection um, last year. Yeah, so it's a Disney. They buy, they buy, they dye Disney inspired yarns, and they're my friends, and I'm just happy to support them. um, so that's and I am at the toe of this one. I have to, like, I'm planning on knitting the toe and having it done by the end of this month. And I'll share why in a minute. But surprise, surprise, I have another sock that I'm hoping to finish this month. Um, this one is not, um, this one doesn't have much more left either. So this is a sock set that I got from Woolberry Fiber Co. And this was their Downton Abbey collection last spring, I believe. And it's Anna and Bates, which, if you know Downton Abbey, then you know that this is Anna and Bates. Like, this is the colors that they wore for their wedding, and I love them. And so this color is called I Don't Doubt, and I believe this one is called For Good and Proper. So Mr. Bates, and I, I, I'm sorry if I'm bragging about myself, but I guess not sorry. Um, I so when Anna and Bates get married in the show, um, Anna first tells Mary, her friend, and Mary's like, "Oh, the secret Mrs. Bates." So I only have this Mr. Bates colorway as the heel, kind of like um, paying homage to that quote for no real reason other than I love Anna and Bates, and this secret Mrs. Bates just makes me excited. So yeah, my hope is to finish this foot tonight and maybe finish the toe on this one as well. But we'll see, right? But I wanted to share. I have these, so they're both. I casted on 56 stitches with both. First of all, look at how different these cuffs are. Like, this was 2x2 rib, and this was 1x1 rib. It's crazy. But anyway, and I am knitting these using 9-inch circulars, and I want to get these done because I want to cast on a pair of socks for, pardon me, for Easter. And I already have plans for it, and I I want to use those needles. So I want to share for Easter. I I want to use this as a main color. So these are also from Magically Dyed Yarns. Um, this is the colorway Oasis, and these minis are called Artist Palette. So lots of fun colors right here. And when I saw them in the shop, in their shop, I was like, I don't know, they spoke Easter to me. And my idea is I'm going to take these and I'm going to hang it up somewhere, and I'm going to do kind of like an advent calendar where I am just pulling one of these mini skeins out a day during Holy Week. Um, but this will be for the cuffs, the heels, and the foot at the very least, maybe even the toe, or maybe I'll pick one of these minis as the toe. And then this is going to be the leg. So my goal, my plan um, is to use all of these colors, 5 rounds each for the leg, because that's how I like my leg. That's how I like to knit my socks. Is I have short legs, so I like having short legs on my socks. um, sorry, I am getting over my fun spring allergies. So sorry, the weather hates me right now. Um, but yeah, so I am planning on using these for the leg, and I'm so excited to see how these turn out. So that's why I want to get both of these 9-inch circulars off the needles, so I can do 2 at a time concurrently. So like on different needles, but at the same time. And I think they're gonna be gorgeous. Ah! So that's one plan for April. And I have a couple other plans because April is my oldest daughter's birthday month, and so I like to go all out when it comes to making things for my kids. Um, and what's really special about this year is that this is the first time that my oldest has been able to like share her opinions and actually collaborate with me on what she wants. So, so yeah, I wanted to share. We went to Joann's Fabrics um, back in January, and I was like, "Hey, we're gonna go. Do you want to pick a dress pattern? Do you like this dress pattern? What fabric do you like?" And so we landed on this. So this is McCall's R11620, and I am doing view B. And I decided that I'm going to do this um, during the day while my baby is sleeping, so my second born, and um, and she and I can work on this together. More appropriately, she can watch me. She's turning 4, so it's not like she knows how to sew at all, but she at least like can see me sewing the dress. Like I just sewed myself a dress, and the whole time she's like, "Are you sewing me a green dress? Is it my dress?" So she's just so happy. Um, and then right right when right when we picked out the pattern, we also picked out the fabric, and like we decided that that like she decided she wanted a green dress, which did not surprise me at all. But then we picked the fabric, and it was like, oh, okay. I mean, it'll work for her, but I was just a little surprised because just take a look at this. It's hard to see, but there we go. There's like some little sky blue in there. It's just a very light green and white. I think it's gonna make a really nice dress. It just caught me by surprise. And then something she doesn't know that she's getting are a pair of leg warmers. And so I started this back in February. I started a lot of things back in February because it was my birthday. And I was like, I'm just gonna knit whatever I want because it's my birthday. And yeah. So I casted on this. So these are going to be a pair of leg warmers for her, and they're going to be nice and stretchy. This is Magically Dyed Yarns DK weight in a one of a kind colorway. I don't remember the original inspiration. Sam or Steph, if you're watching this, you're free to comment on what the inspiration was. But I saw this and I was like, that's Rapunzel. This is Rapunzel, like from Tangled. And like my daughter, she loves all of the Disney movies so far that we've shown her, except for Toy Story. She just, it freaked her out the first time. But she loves Tangled. Sorry, excuse me. She loves Tangled, so I'm just like, she's gonna love these leg warmers. Um, so yeah, and then two more projects that I'm going to work on, and I'm hoping to work on in April, are socks as well. Surprise, surprise. It's like I love socks or something, right? Um, the first is in this Tinkerbell themed bag by Stitching Plaza that I got that Magically Dyed Yarns did a collaboration with. I got the yarn too, don't you worry. uh, um, but in this, in this bag, I have this. Mm, can I just say how much I love this yarn? Not not like it's not that the base is spectacular, but the inspiration. Let me tell you, this is Fangirl Fibers, and last year they came out with a Court of Thorns and Roses yarn club, or ACOTAR for short. And I read that last year, like in the beginning of last year, and I was obsessed. I'm still obsessed. I follow a lot of ACOTAR fan pages on Instagram, and I just love it. But um, you can hate me if you want, fellow ACOTAR fans. It's okay. But Cassian is my bad boy. I love him. I so weird to say that, but he's he's my favorite out of all of the Illyrian bad boys. He's my favorite. And so this is a Cassian colorway by Fangirl Fibers. So I have part of the sock done. I did the heel flap and heel turn, and I picked up for the gusset. And so this is just one of the socks. I only have one sock done. And then in addition to that one, this, I don't know, this episode may as well be sponsored by Stitching Plaza and Magically Dyed Yarns. I don't even have that many Stitching Plaza bags. Like, these are the only two I have, but yet they both show up. I don't know what. But in addition to that sock, I am hoping to work on this really fun pair of scrappy socks that I, again, recklessly started on my birthday month back in February. So this is what I have so far. And um, this is, these are, so these are scrappy socks using a 5 mini skein set from Magically Dyed Yarns. I'm not going to pull them all out because that would be a hassle. Sorry, maybe I will next time, but you can see some of the colors. There's some really nice primary colors in here, and then silver and pink. Anyway, yeah, I'm hoping to work on that in April as well. So this is in my Christmassy Stitching Plaza bag that I got and I love. And yeah, so a lot of socks, sewing for my daughter, and a pair of leg warmers. So yeah, that's all I have planned for now for the month of April. I mean, end of March into most, if not all, of April. So thank you for listening, and I hope you all have a great day, and I hope to talk again maybe in a week or two. We'll see if I get around to doing like a Holy Week vlog. Probably not, but anyway, bye.